You're allowed to disagree freely. We can have a conversation freely. And I can accept that you can agree to disagree, or even if you agree, I don't really care. But I decided to make this video specifically because I wanted to highlight the awesome fights I feel like that don't get highlighted enough, as well as the ones that I know that be hitting, and some of them not so much. We can see how much we agree at the end of the video, but nonetheless, my name's Delavier. Nice to meet you. Appreciate you for being here. This is the fight that got me into watching Naruto. I put that at S tier. You're allowed to feel some type of way about it. It's okay. But I severely put that at S tier because nothing beats the power of nostalgia. The power of nostalgia is so strong. You could be so right, it wouldn't matter. Like, you could be right about me being wrong, it wouldn't matter. Because this is where it started. Because I was such a Dragon Ball Z head, bro, that I was just like, this is Goku. They just copying Goku. He got the same joint on as Goku. Orange jumpsuit, knucklehead, likes to eat a lot, and wants to fight everybody. Like, what are we doing? So, I didn't get into Naruto until I saw that. Until I saw that scene of him powering up, bro, I said, yo, what? Going what gates? Hello? He doing the same thing the Super Saiyan's doing, bro. So, straight up, I had to hit that one. Another heavily nostalgic one for me, that I couldn't wait to see, was Itachi and Sasuke. Of course, I'm an extreme Tachi head. I'm an Itachi gooner, and I'm okay with that. I think it's valid. And mind you, Itachi didn't get beat by Sasuke. Itachi allowed Sasuke to beat him for him to get stronger. Let's make that clear. Another thing. Let me see. Who else we got? Who else I put at? Ooh. Naruto Pain. Naruto Pain is definitely up there. Yeah. Naruto Pain is definitely up there. That's yeah. Naruto Pain. I'll get back to that in just a second. My guy Kisame. Alright, so what I want to say about the Might Guy Kisame fight that really kind of seals the deal is because I was holding my breath. The fact that they were in a water seal jutsu. Neji, all of them, right? Bro, I was holding my breath. And not even just that part. It's when Might Guy told Kisame, if you move, not verbatim, but if you move, I'm dealing with you, bro. Like, you're dead. You're a dead man. Bro twitched his finger. Crunched. Kid you not, if it wasn't for that point, it would probably be like a 75, 80, right? But the severity, I might have to put it at an A. I feel like the severity is pretty high, but like it's not S for me. You feel me? Now this one, the Shikamaru Hidan Asuma's right here. Ooh. This one hits the feels. That's what I want to say more than anything. Is that this fight hits the feels so tough that it's hard for me not to put them together. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Even Jiraiya and Pains. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's S, bro. There's no way. That's S. Hurt. Real life pain, bro. Yeah, I gotta put these together, bro. There's no way. And the thing is, it wasn't like a phenomenal fight. It was nothing like that. It was nothing like that. But it was the magnitude of what the fight meant, like from start to finish, of course. Because realistically, you can't have this without this. There would be no this if there wasn't this. I think we could agree on that. Even if you didn't fully be like, but you could see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. And I feel that. I feel that right now. Let's see. That's all right. I'm gonna clear out all the tops right now. I truly don't believe any Naruto versus Sasuke fight is a S tier fight at all. Bro, but if I wasn't rooting for Sasuke, the biggest was him and Danzo, bro. Oh, even though that Sasuke was on some goober stuff, right? He was a goober. That's the only time I think I was rooting for Sasuke the heaviest ever. And I was like, yo, I'd have to put that at it. He made Danzo beg. He made him crawl. I respect it. I put it at an A. When Sasuke and Itachi came back, yeah, that's an S for me. That's heavy for me, bro. That's heavy for me. My guy, oh man, yeah, I thought he was gonna die, and yeah, that hits. I'm not gonna try to go through every single thing because I no lie, this would take 3 hours. I would explain every bit of detail as reasons why it's valid, and I guess it only matters to me, but here we are. Here we are. I have an extreme bias for I don't know, how do I want to put this? I personally got emotionally turned off by the Mega Dragon Ball Z Shippuden style arc we kind of got into, to where it was like these where does it go? These here, right? I'm like, they don't really sit. Like, I don't care. They were fire, but they weren't really doing too much for you, boy. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm not gonna really mark those yet, but since it's on my mind right now, this is an iconic fight. I want to say it was hitting crazy, but it was definitely iconic. I'm gonna put a B. I'll put a B for right now. I'll put a B. I'll put it at B. It ain't trash. It ain't trash, though. It's definitely. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna put an A. And yes. Okay, I ain't gonna say that. I was finally excited that they were fighting Itachi, because I was like, this dude is just the biggest mysterious character other than Kakashi's dad. You know what I mean? That we finally get to see something rather than him just standing there in his freaking awesome cloak. Anyways, I think this is probably one of the most overplayed fights with Itachi, because they're all kind of there, and it actually, you know what? This wasn't like fire. It was just kind of cool that it wasn't fire. It wasn't fire. I could agree with that. It wasn't fire. Because I'm trying to... Now, this here, yes. This is up there. You feel me? This is what we've all been waiting for. Yes. Kakashi Obito, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Okay? Nobody on God's green earth ever believed it to be like that. And it was like that. Now, since I'm already looking at it, soccer balls and Jesus. How can I think of his fucking name? Sasori. This surprised me. This was good. I appreciated it. I thought it was cool. I don't like soccer at all. Not in the slightest. But she's valid for this, for sure. I don't care how strong or what you put her at. Whatever. I'm gonna stop. Yeah. Anyways. If I wasn't the most excited of this boy Sasuke getting plastered, it'd be this. So I probably put this up here. Yeah. I put this up here. Killer Bee whooped his ass, bro. I loved it. Every bit of it. Probably even more so than that. Yeah. I'm gonna probably reorganize this after I'm done. But yeah. Killer Bee, oh my gosh. Just he put the hands, feet, and knuckles on that boy's face, bro. Multiple times. And he's like, "Kid him." Stop it. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. We're whittling down now to all the other ones I don't really mind too much about. Oh man. Fourth of Death. Jeez Louise. If this isn't this, I can't put it there. There's no way I can. I have to put it at B. I have to put this at B. It's super iconic. Phenomenal. Probably one of the most also overplayed Sasuke moments in Sasuke Orochimaru moments, you know. Yeah. I don't really have to say too much. I feel like we're on par somewhere in there. It could probably be I don't know. It could even probably get knocked down a tier. Where'd the other one go? Sasuke and Orochimaru. I like he didn't kill him though. I'm gonna reorganize. That wasn't it. It was cool, but it wasn't. It was cool. I'm gonna just kind of put things in its place. I'm gonna put things in its place and let it rock. Now, this one, like I said, the power of nostalgia is strong. The Zabuza saga and them fighting, but this isn't when they were fighting on the bridge though. They're fighting against each other one-on-one in the water. That's what was happening, and Kakashi did his dragon style as he did the dragon style. Zabuza. I can't say that it was like complete fire, but it was cool. It was cool, but it wasn't trash though. It wasn't trash. It was cool. But now Choji, bro, this is the only fight I could ever kind of go to with Choji where I'm just like, do it again, bro. Do this again. And he never did it again. I love this fight. I mean, not the fight. I like the moment because he had a moment. I feel like I can't put it up there like I want to. I have to put it down here. The whole fight itself was, I look at it as a 20-80, not an 80-20. I didn't care for the fight. The fight was on fire. If any fight was fire, it was Neji and freaking that spider dude. This one, shoot, boy, I thought he was gonna die right there. I thought Neji was gonna die, bro. Technically, everybody was gonna die, but Neji, I felt dog. I was feeling for Neji and Akamaru as well. Akamaru and Kiba. But this one made me feel like he was gonna die for real, bro. This one hits. And I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, within inches, maybe even millimeters. Crazy, bro. Yeah, I think it's A. It has to be A. It can't be lower than A for me. Out of these fights, yeah. Like this one, bro. This one, yeah. And mind you, I'm not all going off of the power level of everybody and all the things. It's moi. Although they fought, but they didn't really fight like we want. We didn't get to see like we wanted to. We didn't really get to see them throw them things. We have an essence of what had transpired. It wasn't all the way. I want to put this here. I feel like I'm gonna put it here now, because the potential is here, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? Let me know if I'm wrong though. I'm okay with being wrong, but you have to give me a good explanation. I understand the power level is miles, right? But the fight wasn't where it was supposed to be, I believe. It had potential. Alright. Madara in the first. It was cool, but I would it be, I don't. All right, it didn't meet my expectations. I thought it was gonna be better. Personally, I thought it was gonna be better. It was cool, but I thought it was gonna be better. Personally, it didn't hit the feels. It didn't hit the feels for me. I can understand if some people are like, it needs to be up higher. Got you. But I expected more. A lot more. A lot more. This one, on the other hand, this one brought a different sense of urgency. And even when I had rewatched it, it brought back that same sense of urgency. That Orochimaru needed to die. He needed to die. He needed to die. And that didn't happen. This dude, Hiruzen, sacrificed everything. He has to be at an A. At least an A. That was, yeah. To sacrifice your life for 2 arms. Orochimaru will forever be an S tier ranked ninja. The most unkillable ninja, bro. Ever. This was a floozy. I'm gonna put this here because that wasn't even a fight. It was just, in all actuality, all what would have happened was, you want to do Kirin, Naruto would probably go Nine-Tailed Fox because he'd technically be dead. Sakura folded. Sai more than likely folded. Yamato, probably not folded, but he's smart. But wood is a conductor, and you're gonna get taxed for that. And Orochimaru was there, so they wouldn't have been able to do anything realistically, and nothing happened either. So I think we're all clear on that. Okay. This fight was cool at the time. Bootleg Sasuke trying to take everything. Listen, I know Sharingan, cool, copycat, whatever. But it wasn't in like a cool way. It wasn't in a cool way. I wasn't like, dang, I can't wait to see this fight. I wanted to see a different fight. I didn't want to see these two fight. That was stupid. Sasuke was gonna die. Let's keep it very frank. If the Sand Village wasn't trying to attack Konoha, he would have died against Guard, straight up. I don't think anybody can refute that. Everybody knows what's up. Stupid. Let's just get a lot of the stupid ones out, right? This one was cool, but it wasn't like it wasn't. It was cool. It was cool. It wasn't. It didn't do nothing for me. It was cool. Listen. We already know. Let's not. This was cool. Again, this was cool, but it wasn't like, man, can't wait to see that again. I saw it again. Surprise, right? Whatever, right? I'm gonna just look. I'm gonna just save us some time, okay? Let's save us some time. Booty butt. I don't care. Somebody's gonna say something. I know. Hey, it's okay. You're allowed to feel those feelings. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. These aren't trash. Listen, these aren't trash, but listen. Wait. Stop. Before you say anything, stop. Stop typing. This was cool, but it was cool. You can be here. I don't care for this. Goofball activity. All right. This really. It's not a fight. It wasn't a fight. It was a cat and mouse game. Let's be for real. All right. Cool. This one was. It was whatever. I'm gonna reorganize. Okay. This was cool. It was another still cat and mouse. Dude didn't have his arms. Well, I lied. He did, but he acted like he didn't. Alright. Okay. Nostalgically, this is one of my favorite fights. But I feel like it can't reach. It can't reach. You know what I mean? Let's be for real. Let's be honest. This doesn't mean anything to me at all. This definitely doesn't mean anything to me. This one was cool. It is an iconic Naruto moment. There's a lot of cutscenes. We know this. I'm gonna just put that there. It was cool. This one. Cool. I'm gonna just be for real with y'all. I don't care about the Naruto Sasuke fights at all. And I feel like they shouldn't get a just due just because main character blah blah. We already know what's gonna happen. Sasuke gets the edge, Naruto loses. Alright, cool. Okay, both lose an arm. Wow. Cool. We know what it's gonna be. They're gonna clash, explosion, something happens. You know what I mean? It doesn't do much for me. I'm gonna put this here. That wasn't crazy. This one was pretty decent, but I wouldn't put it. Yeah, I wouldn't put it up there. It was a cool fight. It was cool. All right, I want to do that. I'll do that. All right. Let's reassess. I don't feel like I need to organize garbage and extremely decent fights. I love Rock Lee, by the way, and I actually like this fight a lot. I love this fight, but I can't put it to my favorites. Right? Remember, these are my favorites. Now, to say which one would be my favorite would probably be the most important at this point. This one I feel like hit all the points. Is Jiraiya Pain fighting all the pains, and obviously not getting the outcome that I wanted. But I feel like it's the best mixture of the best fight. As well as the the climax of finally this is the end with Kakashi and Obito is phenomenal. So let me construct the top 5 real quick. My top 5. Naruto Pain. Oh yeah. Naruto Pain is yeah. Listen. Oh my gosh, that's probably even. Ooh, this was the one though. Ooh, this was the one. Listen. I have to. That was tough. Naruto Pain hits so tough because there was so much fluctuation in the fight. And it was like everything's destroyed. There's nothing else to lose. And where the hell is Naruto? You know what I mean? And I mean, the Konoha was destroyed completely. But there was still everybody that was there that meant something to Naruto. And then here comes Sakura boo-hooing, right? Naruto! Boom! Bro, stop. And then he came with all the summonings, bro. And all you hear is boy, what? Bro, that part was fire. And then you saw that he had the sage eyes, bro. That was fire. Stop it. That was fire. And then, fighting all the pains and doing his thing and taking out their summonings and whatnot. And then him getting clapped by Pain, Nagato. And then having, practically getting crucified on the ground. And then Hinata coming up, trying to protect her mans. And she got dealt with crazy. Naruto did. He finally knew. He's like, wait, what? She said, what? Sakura wouldn't even do that for me. Dude spiked and went crazy on bro. And you saw the animation. It was going wild. And this is in concession with the Jiraiya situation. You know what I mean? So I feel like these have to tie in for the first. If you know what I mean. And I feel like that's justifiable. These have to be together because he's his pupil. And they got dealt with Jiraiya. And if Jiraiya knew what he was supposed to know, he would still be alive. And at the same time, none of that would ever happen, and we would have had 2 sages on deck. You feel me? Oh my gosh! Would you imagine, bro? Stop. Listen, I be getting too hyped for this, but these two secure the bag for the first spot. Honestly, we get a 2-for-1 special. I like it. All right. As before, I was saying, this is the climax of like, wow, it's finally finished. Kakashi did his due diligence, and it's over, right? I feel like that's plausible for a number 2 spot. Now we got 1, 2. Oh man, and we're kind of going with the doubles, right? We're kind of going with the doubles. I mean, at least I do. I want to go. This is my rules. Fudge it. Climaxing, right? Right. I wouldn't put this at my top 5, but the most honorable mention has to be this, because this is very much like this. The pupil doing what they need to do, handling business because of what had happened. Super honorable mention, bro. Asuma, probably legitimately the most gangster teacher out of everybody, on par with Kakashi. Like, who? And then once everybody noticed that he had the knives with the hands, bro. Come on, man. And he said, "Oos, oos, oos." Nobody's trying to go head up with that. Anyways, super honorable mention here. All right, so we still got 1, 2. I like where this is going. Okay. So, as I was kind of saying before, how I'm like putting these 2 together, I love Itachi. Don't care for Sasuke. But we all know if the writer of Naruto allowed Itachi to do what Itachi was supposed to do, it wouldn't have even reached Shippuden. It would have just been from Naruto to the show being called Itachi, because he would have saved the whole day, right? Anyways, these mean a lot to me because it's a full circle moment. It's like a coming to God moment, like, oh my gosh, he was right the whole time and I've been a dumbass, right? And then this is like the rebirthing and us together doing a thing, the first in a thing together to seal the deal. Because anyways, I can go on forever. Anyways, 3rd. 1, 2, 3. I like that. Number 4 spot has to be Gaara and Rock Lee. The most nostalgic I could remember of Naruto, anything Rock Lee, is this. I believe this should always be in somebody's top 5. And correlate. We're not putting 2 together. This time we're not putting 2 together because this isn't correlated. These are and these are. Okay? And these are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Honorable mention. I feel like that's amazing. I feel like that works. I don't feel like I gotta sift through much else. Let me know what your guys' thoughts, feelings, and even probably discomforts are. I'm alright with that. I'm here with the conversation. And let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys can also recommend me anything that you guys would like to see. As far as another tier list, a different tier list. It doesn't just have to be anime. I like gaming, all types of stuff. I'm here for a conversation, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.